Joe, last year you became world champion with knockout of the year. This year you did it with what might be fight of the year. Either way, you did it again.
Yeah, obviously, I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you to everyone who turned out today. It's made this moment a special, special night for me. Two-time world champion. Get in there.
I think we sensed that he was the kind of fighter that might bring out the dog that all of your campmates know is in you. Sometimes a slick fighter like you doesn't always have to show that, but you had to show it tonight. Just a word on the man that was opposite you in the ring tonight.
Yeah, he's a tough fighter, but as the people in my gym know, Tony knows, I'm an hard motherfucker, and excuse my language, but that's how I felt tonight. I just felt fucking that no one could beat me on this tonight.
Well, I've been told to apologise for the language there, even though we just watched two guys punch each other's heads in for 12 rounds. You both got hurt in that fight, didn't you? Be honest with me there. How hurt were you? And were you surprised at his powers of recovery after you dropped him? Yeah,
the first round he come and started sinking straight hands to the left hand to the body, and I thought, fucking hell, he can punch. And then, yeah, sorry for the language, my emotions are running high, but yeah, and he caught me with a good shot in middle of the rounds, but I'm fit. I've been grafting. Tony will tell you, he put me through my paces, his camp, and there was no way he was beating me tonight, no chance.
Tony, every time I speak to one of your fighters, they couldn't speak more highly of you. You're a man that doesn't like to take credit, doesn't like the spotlight, but this must be a massively proud moment for you as well.
Yeah, you know, we always knew Rakhimov was going to be a really hard fight. You've seen him in all his other fights. He's a world-class operator, world champion. There's always going to be a difficult fight, but, you know, Joe got in the trenches there. You know, he stuck in there. He caught him some lovely shots. At times I thought he was going to get him out of there, but fair play to Rakhimov. He hung in there, and I thought, like, Joe was more of a clear winner than the cards.
Well, congratulations, Tony and Joe. Eddie, if you'd just like to step in for a moment. I mean, razor thin, probably the knockdown that won it for him on one of the cards. Any chance of rerunning that?
No, look, I felt like he won the fight. And I tell you now, Welsh boxing was on his shoulders tonight. You know, all the young kids that were on the undercard, I tell you, this is just the start of what we're going to do for Joe Cordina in Wales. The crowd tonight, unbelievable. They got him through the fight when times were hard. He's the first ever two-time world champion from Wales, and he has beaten two champions. He's taken the belt off two champions back to back. And now he's going to go on. He's got big fights domestically. He wants to unify the division as well. And a quick word for Tony Sims as well. You know, it's been a tough 6 months, tough 7 months for everybody. He's had a lot of stick, one of the best men in the sport, one of the best trainers in the sport, one of the most honest people in the sport. These two are a great team, and they both deserve this victory tonight. Joe Cordina should be a hero in this country, and this is just a beginning for him.
Joe, final question for you. There's been a lot of divisional landscape change at 130 pounds. Got Navarrete and Oshiki Foster and Garcia too. Anybody you got in the crosshairs?
Any single one of them. Anyone who's got a belt, I'm happy to share the ring with. I want all the belts. Obviously, they want all the belts. Let's do it.
All right, Joe. Many congratulations.
I got 3 questions ready. Unify next, yes or no answer?
Yeah.
Unification next, yes or no?
Unification, Cardiff City Stadium. Let's do it.
Lovely. Second question. It was Cardiff City Stadium or Cardiff Castle. So there you've answered that one. Third one, am I getting my Rolex? Am I getting my Rolex? Yes or no?
Probably. Not the one with the gold face. Take it easy on me.
Well, I'm a two-time world champion now. You should have got me on the last one, but this one, double up.
Oh, yeah, the Rolex is on me. Let's go, baby.
Listen, I'm only joking. Come on.
He's a man of his word. Joe Cordina, two-time world champion. Many congratulations.